YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Boda back in the building for another NieR Reincarnation video. One that I'm excited to do. I wasn't planning on doing it, but as I was logging in today, getting ready to do some of the daily things I like to accomplish, your boy has achieved the clearing of all of these dark memory stages with our 3-star and even a 2-star team. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you would know, but for those who haven't, your boy has set out on a mission to not touch any 4 stars in this game and see how far we can get. Well, not necessarily not touch 4 stars, because we're working to get these dark memory characters. They look badass. I have a feeling that they are very good as well with the amount of grinding that is needed, but the goal is to basically progress in the game with only free-to-play means that the game offers us, right? So with that, I started off this account by just grinding up the NieR Automata or Automata. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Grinding up those characters and making that my core team that I've been using to progress in the game. Then I eventually started using the 2-star healer, and now currently I am actually working on farming up the dark memory 4-star free-to-play healer. I plan on making a video just covering what I know the steps are to acquire these characters, because it is quite involved, but I figured what would make a fun video, I think, going through and clearing all of the one-time dailies of these quests with my 3-star team, just to, you know, flex a little bit. I might get flamed by the community, right? We've had the game released in JP for a while now, and I think there's an Australia client, so there's been a global client around. It just hit the US 10 days ago. So your boy is a noob. I did just join the Discord, applied for the content creator role, so hopefully we can snag that. And while Last Claudia is pretty dead right now, I'm just turning my focus towards NieR Reincarnation, making content on this game because I'm loving it. I thought I was working pretty hard and sweating pretty hard, but right now I've used all of the exploration tickets that are available to me, and your boy's sitting at a player rank of 62. There's people in the Discord saying, oh yeah, I've been playing casually and I'm rank 70, and you know, one of our whales in the Discord is pushing rank 95, so I am clearly missing out on some piece of player rank grind, or you know, your boy's just not putting in the work. But I mean, I wake up and I have this game grinding I'd say 75% of my entire day ever since this game came out. So you know, some people just got it. I'm working, I'm putting in what I think is pretty sweaty work, and it's gotten us to the point where we are grinding some of the harder stages, so I'm not mad at that. This first dark memory stage is a pretty easy clear from what I remember, just because our team, some of the best equipment I have is light, and this is a dark element enemy stage, so we've got the healer as well. You can see we're sitting at a very comfortable 90k threshold, and again, just to flex it, those are the 3-star characters from the collab event, plus the 2-star healer, which, you know, she takes care of business. That's for sure. I think we're sitting at about 59k force with this exact team. There's just only so far you can get with the tier of characters that I am using. People are pushing like, you know, 70, 80. I'm sure there are 90k force teams out there, but I don't know when we'll be able to achieve that. I imagine not until we get these dark memory stage characters and are able to upgrade them. So I'm excited to see the responses in this comment section for this video. I imagine a lot. Oh, there's his big hits right there. I imagine there are going to be some people saying I am a bit ridiculous for doing what I'm doing, that I'm going to get walled at some point. But like I said, this is just kind of a challenge I'm placing on myself, and to see how far we can actually get with a team like this. This dude's actually messing me up right now. He's like barely holding on, but we were able to get the job done there. Very close call. It's definitely, oh, that's unfortunate. As you can see from these one-time dailies, you don't get a guaranteed character shard, and when I make the video breaking down how to grind up these dark memory characters, you're gonna see why this grind is so sweaty. Oh, I'm curious to see, I haven't seen anyone post pictures in the Reddit or the Discord about them having these dark memory characters yet in the US client, but I'm sure that someone's getting close if they don't have it already, based on the sweat that I have been exposed to. All right, for this one-time daily, we're gonna be bringing a dark team. I think how I cleared it last time is just by giving these characters some dark weapons, and I don't have that many good dark weapons available that I can think of. Yeah, I don't think I have 2 dark swords available, so we're just gonna go with this setup right here and leave the light element on the healer just so she can sit there and give us some passive heals and allow the other 2 to be the damage dealers. There are a couple stages where we might lose and require a little bit of luck to be on our side to clear. I have done all of these now 2 days in a row, but it's definitely not a smooth process using the team that I'm using. I imagine if I had dedicated my resources and time to the 4 stars I was able to pull, we'd be in a lot different of a situation. These clears would probably be quicker, but the fact that I'm just able to do them at all and use solely free-to-play grindable characters to progress and eventually get some top-tier free-to-play characters is satisfying enough for me to, or is motivating enough for me to keep on pushing, keep on going. This is probably going to be a pretty lengthy video. I didn't think of what I would talk about throughout the span of this, since, you know, part of the reason I love this game is we get to sit back and just watch it do its thing after you've done your setup. Yeah, we can see that that healer is getting pretty abused because she is of the light element. So for those of you who don't know, if you are a beginner watching this, the weapon that you give to those characters is also the element that they then adopt defensively. So it's in your best interest to at least have 1 weapon of each element leveled up. This boss, I remember, deals quite a bit of damage, so hopefully we can burst her down quick enough. We've got those nice heals coming in clutch. As I'm leveling up that staff that our healer has, it's got some crazy end build abilities. It's got haste, which gives it faster cooldowns on all of the skills, including a pretty nasty heal. Then the healer herself has a really nice heal. She's probably going to, she is dead. She killed us, and yeah, we're actually getting smoked right now because we weren't able to deal enough damage quick enough, and I think that we got pretty unlucky with the combo of moves that this enemy did on us. So we're going to try and come back to this stage and beat it. Because like I said, it's not going to be a smooth road, but we're going to get it done. So I just realized I'm taking one of the biggest L's with this video because we're more than halfway done with our dailies and your boy forgot to hit record. I stopped recording because my game capture card fell and messed up the whole thing, so I had to reset all of my software. And the only thing I forgot to do once I started playing again was hit the record button. So here we are, taking on the daily mission for our boy Argo's Dark Memory character quest, which is 5 out of 8. So I just lost footage for 3 of them. Alright, we're getting hit pretty hard here. The boss is almost dead. We're going full offensive with this team. You can see I'm running a full fire element automata team. There goes Homegirl. She's dead. Nines is almost dead. We've got some nice skills, and I believe A2 will be able to get the job done, even if the boss focuses killing Nines. Yeah, there we go. We see the red dust, and she is up in flames. I'm actually really sad we missed some of the drops. We did get 2 Argo shards, which is very nice, but we just... I had one of the top tier cubes, the purple cube, the light of memory, but whatever the final tier of this item is, we had one of those drop in the daily quest, which was great. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that we've cleared, I mean, I can just show you. You can tell frustration on my face because at least the video is going to be shorter. I won't have to edit as much, but we just cleared Argo's. I'll go ahead and show off. We were able to beat Homegirl's Dark Memory daily. We beat Deimos's Dark Memory daily, and we beat Akiha. Is that how you say it? Or I think it's Akiha. We beat her daily as well. We just beat Argo, so we've got 3 left. We're going to move on to Homeboy here. And I'm just very depressed because there's so much stuff that I said that I don't remember while I was beating all of those other stages. Would have been such a nice cohesive video, but here we are. We're going to take on Dark Lair Easy. It is a water quest, so we're going to bring in this team right here. We've got our nice healer and our 2 damage dealers with the wind element, and see how we're able to do. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it was just that second stage that was difficult for me to take on. By second stage, I mean, gosh, I don't even remember her name. The Robo Lady, the second Dark Memory stage that we fought in this video that I lost to. I was planning on cutting out that battle, but I might as well put in like 1 or 2 of the fail attempts. It took me 4 tries to beat that daily stage. Because it just requires me to get lucky on what types of attacks that final boss does. Once she does that AoE multiple times, and we don't get lucky with how our combos play out, especially with healing and the order in which the attacks occur, we can get wiped on that stage very quickly. I think something I said that didn't make it into the recording yet because I forgot to hit record was that I'm just excited to put this video out there as proof that if you build your team smart, if you learn what is good to invest to in your characters, you can easily get to the point where you can grind these more difficult stages. We're getting actually 2 drops of these shards, which is super nice in the dailies. I'll take all those character shards. But you're going to have a much easier time than me because I've got some pretty well-built 3 stars, and they are very, very much weaker than the 4-star comparisons, I believe. So in order to get to this point where you're farming the Dark Memories, working towards these badass-looking characters, you can absolutely get there. There is hope, right? You don't need to rely on pulling super lucky stuff. I don't actually know. I don't have a visual comparison of how these characters look in their 4-star versions compared to the performance that I'm showing, because the thing is, these 3-star characters I'm using are completely ascended, right? They're up to level 80. I've max ascended them. I've got their skills almost to level 15. I think A2 and 9s are at level 15 character skill level, and their weapons are pretty beefed up as well. But I don't know how that looks compared to a level 70 or a level 75, depending on how many duplicates you've pulled of the 4-star versions of them. I don't know how that power level difference looks. I imagine there's still a difference in that power level, because the total force team comps that I've seen from these 4-star units without any duplicates, I'm losing focus because I can't multitask. Mute in my server, she's pushing 70k force, where like my max that I can get with my best stuff equipped to everybody is like 63. So, and that's with the fully ascended team of 3-star automata characters. Let me make sure I get to the point so I can actually focus on what I'm doing. We've got the light element all attached, and here we go. We can start off the second to last daily stage we're going to be taking on today for this video. Oh, your boy is just disappointed in himself that I did not hit that record button once I got everything reset up. Oh, it's a shame. But we shouldn't have too many problems with this stage. I was actually about to deal the killing blow when I took on this stage because the healer, the 4-star healer, is who I'm focusing first. I want to get like an extremely good healer on my team before I start looking at other damage dealers, because 9s and A2, they've been getting the job done in the DPS realm. Is it probably the most efficient? Is it the fastest clears compared to some of the 4-star versions? Obviously not. But rocking a 2-star healer, even as great as she can look, it just feels bad. I want a super doped up like healer on my team. And her design is sick. Her Dark Memory character design, all of them really are so insane. But I was dealing the finishing blow to this boss when I said, all right, let me stop and actually record these dailies on camera just to get an extra NieR video out there. And like I said, kind of show off and flex my progress I've made on this journey to only use our 3-star characters. Haven't touched the 4 stars. That's actually a lie. I think my 4-star A2 is somewhat leveled because we're actually getting pretty lucky here that Nines did not get hit by this boss's blind. Here we go. Now it's going to get a little weird because all of my characters are blinded, and of course it has to happen when this boss is almost dead. But luckily we have light elements on all of these characters. This one's not chilling. This one is not chilling on the attacks. But we've got some nice combos coming up. We're not getting a lot of hits off. We're getting very unlucky, which doesn't feel good. Here's a nice heal, which we will absolutely take, and we just missed like every single attack. So you can see how this boss stage right here gets very annoying. We've got, okay, there's some nice attacks going on. Nines is now unblinded, and it looks like we're gonna take this guy out. We're gonna take this boss down just a little bit extended because, again, that blind is very annoying, and if you can't tank those hits, you're screwed. And I'm just very sad that we didn't get any character shards because we need a lot of them. We need a lot of them. I think I have the staff evolved to stage 2 or stage 3. I have the staff evolved to stage 3. You need to evolve the relevant weapon 11 times before you can take on the quest to get these characters. It's really unfortunate. Like I said, I'm going to make a video right after this breaking down, the requirements and what it looks like and what to expect on this crazy grind that I think is definitely worth it. It's definitely your end game push because of how time intensive it's going to be. But like I said, I've heard that these characters are just exceptional. We are about to get the 10th installment the 9th installment technically of these characters, because we're getting the 10th chapter on the 10th of August, which is in 3 days of when I'm recording this. I didn't even pay attention to the element. We're taking on water, so we'll go ahead and do our wind setup like we had. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm sure a lot of the veterans, if you're stumbling across this video just trying to see who this guy is and what he's doing, you've probably noticed that I'm using stuff that is probably so off meta, not even relevant to the common strategies that are known if you take the time to do a little bit of research. Like I said, your boy has kind of been tunnel vision. Today was the first day I jumped into the Discord community, into the Reddit page, to just start getting involved and learning more to the game, because I do want to school myself so I don't sound like a dunce when if people ask me questions on these videos as I make more NieR content. I want to make sure I'm giving out appropriate information. It's going to be interesting because I am imagining a lot of comments, and I've already gotten a couple comments saying, is it better to pull this 4-star character or should I spend on this? And I'm just like, I have no idea. I'm rocking 3 stars, bro. I'm on a whole different wave than you are in this game. I'm making it a lot harder on myself than I need to, just to prove a point, just to, stroke my ego a little bit. But so far, so good. You can see we're just tearing this boss down. Some of these bosses seem to have a lot more defense than the other ones. We've got some nice resistances going on here. This one blinds as well, but I mean, it's almost dead. Yeah, we just killed it with the companion skill, so we're chilling. And that's going to do it for the last, nice, we got a character shard, I'll take it. That's going to do it for the last Dark Memory daily. Oh, I'm so sad that I lost footage on like half of them in this video, because it would have been nice. Like, the point of this was to show what these battles looked like, while also just proving that I am taking these down with the team that I have. But whatever, I showed you that I did clear these first 3, so we missed 3 out of 8 of them, but the point was made. It's possible, as long as you're investing in your characters, you know where to put your materials, you can get a nice core team to take you to the current end game. I'm sure as they introduce more updates, they're gonna give us crazy quests, crazy difficult bosses. I'm still working on the very hard story. I think it goes up to the end of chapter 6. There is no very hard on chapter 7 yet. But you can see I am just a little bit through chapter 5 on very hard. Then I've got chapter 6 to do, which I know gives an extremely nice companion. It's like a 10% heal for 3 turns, and I don't even think that's the max level that it can go up to, but I'm not sure. Just a quick preview I got from Mute in my Discord, because she's going ham on the game as well. But that's it, guys. That's all I got in this video. Just a little update on how your boy is doing. I am going crazy, at least in my opinion, on the grind. Like I said, 75% of my day is consumed by my phone auto grinding this game. I'm not using any like auto clickers or macros, so I imagine I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage in that area because I have to be on top of the phone in order to keep progressing, but I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I don't want to get too in my head about what I'm missing out on efficiency wise, because I'm enjoying the pace that I'm playing now, so why stop? I just want to stay a little bit tunnel visioned in that area. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're stuck on certain things. I'd be happy to help you if you're not quite as far along as I am, because I think some of the things I've figured out are pretty general in terms of advice of how to increase your team's force and make sure that you've got your team set up to handle certain challenges. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notification if you are enjoying the game, if you enjoyed this video, and to know when I post NieR videos. They're going to be a lot more of them as we're in this kind of dead period with Last Claudia, so I'm excited to see if we can get any new members of the Buddha gang by jumping on this game. And that's all I got for you this time, guys. Y'all know what we say: work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.